What up, y'all? Culture Crooks podcast back in the motherfucking building. Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez and Sasha Palatnikov from Hong Kong in the house.
That's where I'm from.
What up, y'all? How y'all
been? What
been?
an introduction. Thank you, Bruce.
Yeah, I
Bruce
think I should
Buffer.
do the introduction now because
you're just the guy.
Yeah.
Can you do it in Spanish though?
Hola, estamos aquí en Culture Crooks Podcast. Daniel
yeah.
D-Rod Rodriguez y aquí tenemos Sasha Palatnikov de Hong Kong. Vale verga.
Fuck yeah. That's it, bro. We should be doing this in Spanish too. Have like fucking translators.
Yeah, bro.
That was sick. What's going on, guys? It's been a week. We took off just because I felt like
We got notes today. We got notes.
It was official, man. We had meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
But the week we took off, we just thought the card was a bit weak and we didn't have a ton of stuff that kicked off. So now we obviously have some stuff that's been popping off. So we'll obviously update you guys on what's been happening training wise with the homie.
Yeah. Nothing. It's like, look, it's like I told you guys last time. We in here. We about to motherfucking start grinding. Proud of the homie today. Showed up to sparring. It's a room full of killers over at Xtreme Couture here in Vegas. It's starting to brew up to be a fucking monster.
It's a monster little squad there.
Yeah, it's a monster squad.
Dangerous.
Killers in the room.
Yeah.
We got Sean Strickland, Saudi Boy Sai, the Shabazians. Man,
Alex Polizzi.
Yeah, Alex Polizzi, myself. Shimon, like there's a bunch of up and coming dudes. There's a bunch of like vets. Chris Curtis, of course. Killer. Today we had fucking Roy Nelson on the mats.
Yeah, Roy Nelson was there. We had what's his name? Ivavov, the guy from Bulgaria. He's a ex UFC heavyweight. He had his little squad. I went with one of his heavyweight buddies. Yeah. He was not holding back at all. Motherfucker was throwing absolute haymakers at me. Thankfully, I'm just a little bit quicker. But
yeah, you got to take into consideration, bro. You haven't fucking trained or sparred in a while.
4 months.
And to hop into that room of killers, bravo, buddy.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I mean, I felt good. Like, I just started to gas after the second round, and then I had Shimon my third round, and he definitely put it on me, like, volume-wise, so... And Shimon's a beast, in my opinion. So
Shimon is not a black guy, just by the way.
Shimon is from Israel, guys. Shimon Smotritsky. He's a beast. Check him out.
Shimon.
I just heard that, unfortunately, his fight fell through or his opponent pulled out. But dude's a beast. Look out for him on the rise. I could see him in the UFC very soon.
Just a ton of motherfucking killers, man. I told you. Sure. We out here. I'm trying to come back the best fucking version of myself next time I fight. Speaking of which, there's rumors, bro.
What's the rumors?
Some of the rumors said I might be fighting. I got a name.
Oh yeah?
It's a good name. It's a good name for me.
Is it Hasbullah?
Who told you?
I don't know. I just heard some things.
Hasbullah? Unfortunately not, but hopefully that's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get any kind of clues or anything, or we gotta wait? We gotta let people.
No, well,
who is it?
The opportunity to possibly fight Nico Price is on the table. Mm-hmm. You know, I agreed. You know, to fight. They had offered me a fight on 3 weeks' notice, but with no name, no opponent. So I didn't know who I was training for, what I was training for. So I ended up turning it down. Now we're looking to fight late April. You know, early May, the latest. And right now I'm just like, you know, a couple weeks into like a full camp now and part of a great team, going to a new gym and you know, just fucking pushing myself to the next level. It feels good to be a part of that team. And I feel a part of it. You know, it's a dope group of guys. And even though Sean Strickland is running the fucking pep talks, which, you know, he's
the general in there. It's cool. Yeah. It's cool to see. Cause you know, I trained with Sean.
You know, he's taking on the leadership part well, bro.
Yeah. Like we've been training with Sean over the years, and like to see him like go from where he was in Syndicate to
I see his
Xtreme
concern for other teammates and wanting to have the team that what it is right now, and just keep everybody pushing each other. And
For sure.
And yeah, he promotes that heavy, dog, and all respect to that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's
Also, with you though, bro. What's the update about the knee, bro? What's it gonna be?
Well, I had an MRI this morning on my knee, so, and then immediately came and got you went spar after. So, I mean, the knee feels all right now. We'll see how it feels tomorrow when I wake up. But I felt okay in there.
It's gonna feel great, bro. It's been a long time. It's time for you to fucking do what you just did today, just more often on a, get your cardio back up.
Yeah.
Shit, get your rhythm and get you back in the groove.
Yeah. I would like ideally to get like a solid 2 months of good training, and then maybe if everything holds up physically in my body, look for a fight maybe, this summer.
Yeah, bro.
So that would be cool.
Back up in it to win it, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of fights, we got some UFC action this week.
That's
UFC
true.
299 in Miami taking place
That's true.
this Saturday. But before we get into that,
we should talk about
let's talk about
the
tomorrow.
breaking.
Tomorrow's fucking
First, yes, we got who on the deck, Mr. Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou. Is this a title fight or is it?
I don't believe
exhibition?
so. No. I think this is a legit fight, but I think it's just like a contender fight.
Yeah.
Potentially. So, if Joshua were to win, he'd probably have to fight Fury, because I don't think they've never fought. And then you've got Ngannou. Obviously, if he beats Joshua, he's gonna say, "Look, I want that rematch with Fury."
Yeah.
Regardless of what happens, people are getting paid.
Who do you got your money on?
In this fight,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna back the homie.
Yeah, I'm going for Francis.
I'm
I'm definitely going for Francis. I'm going for MMA in this fight. Although I'm a huge boxing fight,
I'm gonna put some money on Francis too, because he's the underdog. I don't see why not. He's got a puncher's chance. We all know that.
Yeah, I mean, remember Francis has some of the nastiest fucking knockouts in the UFC, bro. Like, just when he goes
Pure
ham,
power. Yeah.
Yeah, when he decides to
bro,
really let go.
But bro, he put Fury down, so it's like he has all the capabilities.
And that was a legit knockdown. It was no gimmick, no show. That was a real fight. This is a real fight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Francis, one of the baddest dude in MMA.
For sure.
He did his thing. He was smart enough to
Get paid.
To get paid, leave the UFC and actually see what was on the table and took a better deal.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Now he's got freedom. He's got freedom.
He
to
has
fight.
all the opportunities.
He's got freedom to fight wherever he wants to fight, and
now he's a superstar because of what he did against Mr. Fury. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. It starts I don't even know if you guys are gonna see our episode drop in time, but it's tomorrow morning early. So you guys obviously will see the results in the afternoon or when you're waking up. But what about that breaking news today, dog? No one expected to wake up to Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
You see, that's the fight no one wants to see. Bro.
Nobody wants to see.
If Mike Tyson loses, I'm gonna be mad, bro. I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna be real upset because no one wants to see.
No one wants to see that. He's 57, bro. Like, just chill, dog. Like, you don't need to fight no more. Jake Paul's like 25 or something, or 26. Like, that's not cool, bro. Like, obviously,
Jake Paul's not even really that good.
He's
though.
not that good. But I mean, bro, he got a puncher's chance against an older man. Like,
yeah, I mean, we don't know how hard Mike Tyson could take a hit anymore, bro.
Has he been sparring? I doubt it. Look, I just came
whoever
back.
he's sparring is not trying to hit.
Bro,
hard,
I just came back from 4 months off. 4 months. And I was like tired after the second round. Obviously, we're doing 5 minutes. It's different, But I still think if you're taking years off, regardless of like even if you're hitting the bag and moving and shit, you're gonna have that. But once you start getting touched, like that's when you start to gas. Like guys who don't know fighting, like guys get punched in the body, punched in the arm, kicked in the leg. Like those shots will deteriorate your gas tank over time. But if you're not constantly in that grind of getting hit all the time, where it's something that your body you're used to it, right? Yeah. But I don't think Mike's...
And it's a solid group of guys, bro. You got to give yourself
Oh, yeah.
for stepping in there in that group, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I'm capable of, and you know, if I ever felt that I was in a dangerous situation, I'd pull myself out. I'm experienced. I'm a veteran in the game now.
Yeah, bro. Like, so it's kind of like one of those things where your body can still perform and move like you want it to, but your gas tank isn't there.
Facts. So like, if Jake Paul, and I'm sure this is going to be his strategy, just don't get knocked down in the first couple rounds.
We've all seen viral clips of Mike Tyson hitting the pads, and it looks good. But those clips are only like 10, 15 seconds long max.
For sure, it's very easy.
We don't know if Mike's putting in 12 rounds. Like, how many rounds is this fight going to be, bro?
I don't think they announced it yet.
So that's going to be something they're going to have to negotiate, because Mike Tyson,
I hope it's going to be like 6
What was his last fight? Who did he fight?
Roy Jones, wasn't it?
Roy Jones. And them dudes was
like
gassed.
Yeah.
Those dudes were gassed, bro. Yeah. Go back and look at Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, and you tell me if Mike Tyson is ready to fight a young, fucking hungry, you know, up and coming boxer.
Yeah,
you know,
who has knockout power. You know, look what he did to Anderson Silva, who I would think is even more of a problem. Who I thought would have been more of a problem for Jake Paul than Mike Tyson, personally. Like,
I don't understand how everyone keeps losing. Nate Diaz lost.
Yeah, but Nate Diaz, I feel like, doesn't even really train anymore. That's how I was like, when I watched them training and I saw boxing footage, like, I kind of get the understanding of what was going on. It's different, bro. Like, Jake Paul is literally sparring boxers, he's getting rounds, he's doing the work. Like, we all know, if you're doing the work and you're putting in the years, you're gonna get good results. It's unless you're literally the most untalented human waste of shit ever. Like, the dude's physically talented. He's an athlete. He's athletic. It doesn't take years and years and years to learn something. Like, you can punch and knock someone out after a couple of years of learning.
Is this just me, or he keeps going up in weight?
I don't think he's going up in weight.
His last fight was 199 pounds.
Was it 199? This most recent one? Oh, okay. Because it was 85 the one before.
Right?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe he's going up.
I'm not paying attention to that, really, but
cycle gaining
it just seems, yeah, right?
Probably. Why not? But he's young, you know. There's also not necessarily a reason for him to do stuff too if he's young. But that guy could literally be on everything and the best of stuff that we don't even know about yet. You know, because that guy's literally like the guy.
Yeah.
For such a odd, like, the times that we live in. Like, McGregor was that guy, but he earned it by, like, knocking the best out. But this guy, he's just, like, following in because he's a YouTuber, he's controversial, and then he beat up a bunch of old people. And now we're here. It's like, and then, you know, he's never going to challenge, like, like a David Benavidez or a Dimitri Bivol. Like, that fight will never, ever, ever happen. He'd like to fight Canelo as time goes on. It's going to be better and better the longer time goes on, that if he could get a fight against Canelo. Yeah,
he'll get better and Canelo will down.
Yes. He'll get older, slower.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, it's all like strategy, bro. It's all like for clicks, views, likes. That's all we live in anymore. Everybody, come on, guys, like our shit.
Yeah, you're clicking everybody else's shit. What the fuck, homie?
But yeah, bro, I'm sure you guys probably also think. Let us know in the comments what you guys think of that fight.
How about that PFL fight when that dude fucking like some rub with his toe or some shit like that?
So that happened as well. Cedric Doumbé, who's like multiple time world champion, kickboxing world champion, came into MMA. He's like a French superstar. He's like kind of the McGregor of France. Sold out the arena in like 15 seconds. Like, everything was sold out. So he had this big fight coming up against Baku, which is like, I think he's like, I don't know exactly. I think he's French, but maybe comes from like Dagestan background, wrestler, and arguably was beating him up into the third round. And somehow Doumbé got a splinter in his toe. He was like trying to engage, but he was really like not able to put weight on his foot, and it was like he wasn't engaging. And then the referee, Mark Goddard, like was like, "Go on, engage, like go on, fight." Then the other guy was like, "What the fuck, like engage, dude," and he wasn't because of his foot. And then Goddard stepped in and just called the fight due to injury. And, like, obviously he was pissed off and blah, 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 but he showed it. You see this piece of wood in his toe. How that happened, I don't know. It's not a good look for the PFL, that's for sure. But, yeah, that was definitely a controversial fight. But what was even funnier, I hope we can get this clip up. There was this fight. I'll show you later. I didn't tell you, but there was a heavyweight. Did you see him?
Yeah,
he was like he didn't want to be there. Yeah, he didn't want to be there, and then he got head kicked and then knocked out. You did see it. Okay, perfect.
I think he was trying to like clown a little bit.
Like a little bit, yeah.
It seemed like he was trying to be like la la la.
Kind of like make that guy into a false sense of security, and then just didn't get back in time and knocked the fuck out with that.
The guy capitalized on
head
the situation, head kick KO.
Yeah, and then followed up with a ground and pound real quick. But yeah, it just looked funny. It looked like Buddy did not want to be in there one bit. Big old heavyweights in France. But yeah, no, that was an interesting finish to the PFL card for sure.
Before I get into another topic, I just want to say shout out to Wager Nation Sports for anybody trying to place your bets this weekend for tomorrow.
UFC 299.
UFC 299 for the for everything, bro. Even tennis,
bro. I've been killing the tennis today. Ooh, good day.
Yeah,
tennis. Yeah.
Well, tell us about it.
I love tennis, bro. It's a shit.
Yeah, I'll beat you.
Huh?
I'll beat you.
You'll beat me in tennis? Yeah, we got to go physically play. I'm down.
Yeah, I'm more of
You're more of a what? A hood tennis player?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? So
you gotta bring the speaker.
Yeah, the boombox.
Yeah,
hold up.
I meant when we fucking. I meant when we play fucking.
We're gonna be playing tennis with this.
Yeah. You're an idiot.
Luckily, it's a very well built boombox. Shout out to boombox. Or bump box. Sorry, bump box. But what were you saying? Oh yeah, shout out to Wager Nation. Yeah, get your bets in for sure. If you want to know some shit on tennis, hit me up because
Wager Nation Sports
popping.
Let's talk about the UFC
299. Yeah, dog. Miami. You know what's gonna get
Miami with Sean O'Malley versus
Chito
Vera. Headline: Dustin Poirier, Saint Denis,
Saint Denis. Let me teach you some French, dog.
It says Denis, bro.
Saint Denis. Say it.
Saint Denis.
Saint Denis. Benoit Saint Denis.
Benoit
Saint Denis. That's his name. BSD.
I think Dustin Poirier is gonna whip his ass.
You think Dustin Poirier is gonna whip that ass?
That's what I think.
You think so? I think so too. I'm going with Dustin on that one.
Yeah,
but let's start from down. Let's go. So
down under.
Down under. There's a guy.
Hey, bro, what do you call? You know what's an Australian kiss? You know what's a cool little pickup line?
Wait.
You know what's an Australian kiss?
What?
It's like a French kiss, just down under.
There you go. Stand-up comedian right here.
Yeah.
No. Look at the first fight that I have showing here on this piece of paper here, dear Rod.
I don't know how to read, bro.
Number 3. I want you to read that dude's name on the left from Cuba.
Robelis?
Yep.
De Spain.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
De Spain.
But yo, that bro's I think a gold medalist in Taekwondo, 6'7" heavyweight. So I think it's gonna be a very interesting and exciting fight, just for like viewers in general. I think I wouldn't put my money on this Robelis guy because he's like knocked out everyone really quickly. So you just never know once he gets to the big show. Like once he gets, maybe this Parisian can give him trouble. I don't think he will personally, but I'm just gonna watch that fight for entertainment factor. I think there's probably gonna be like a head kick KO or at least attempt. This dude's gonna throw some crazy shit. So check that fight out for sure. There's a Xtreme Couture fighter or guy that trains at Xtreme Couture up in the next fight with Kutalaba. You know him, right? You've seen him before. Maybe. You don't know who he is? Kutalaba? Useless cunt. Michel Pereira, bro. You know him.
Yeah.
Michel Pereira versus Mikhail Oleg Jenchik. I would have liked you to try to pronounce that last name.
I'm going to go...
At 185. This is his first fight at 85. Michel Pereira's gone up in weight class.
Makes sense. Nowadays, they're fucking huge.
He's got big ass. He's a big ass dude. Big body. Tough fight. That's a tough fight. Don't know how that's gonna go. And then we got Pedro
I don't know like a lot of dudes.
in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I just like fight them.
you just like to fight him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I understand why you wouldn't know guys in your.
In my
own-
division, yeah, but not like.
I mean, I'm surprised you don't know about the 125.
I just
women's
pay attention to like the rankings, like a little
the
bit.
top tens of each.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who they are, but you don't
Just
know
like
the
the dudes that
outsiders.
where I'm in.
Yeah.
My
Do you know who
my
Michael,
range.
Do you know who Michael Venom Page is?
Sure do.
Yeah. What do you
Yep.
think? What do you think of that fight against Kevin Holland?
I'm gonna go Kevin Holland on that one, bro.
Yeah, I like
really
that one
think,
too.
Michael Venom Page has been fighting the elite of the elite fighters for a while.
Yeah.
You know, plus he didn't look too great against the Mike Perry bare knuckle fight, but you know that's
It's a different
you
world.
know he's been put out a lot, and I think Holland's got a little more experience at the highest level, bro.
Yeah, factual. You know about these two fighters, Gilbert Burns and Jack Della Maddalena? You heard of them?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of that fight?
That's a great fight.
Hell yeah.
That's on the feet. That's not a good fight for Burns. On
Nope.
the ground, that's not a good fight for Maddalena.
Facts.
So I would say look for Burns for the takedowns
Submission.
and submission, bro. Hold
like-
him down right there.
You like that? He's experienced.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's a big step up for Maddalena, to
For
be
sure.
honest with you. But who's to say he won't get the job done?
For
you
sure.
know?
He got some pretty damn good boxing on him. And I would definitely think he's going to have the reach and height advantage on Burns. Interesting fight for sure. And then we got...
Who do you got?
Oh, and that one, I'm probably going to lean towards Gilbert Burns. I think I just want to go based on his relentless pressure. I think he'll have the ability to create some kind of scramble and maybe grab a submission. He's so crafty. But like I said, Jack definitely has the capability to, you know, just pick him apart, stay standing. You know, because I wouldn't say Gilbert has really high level wrestling. He's more good once you're on the ground. So it'll be interesting to see that one. But Peter Yan and Song Yadong, who you got in that one, bro?
Man, Peter Yan needs this win, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put that out there. How much is he done? Like 4 losses now?
Yeah.
This would be a 4th, right?
Yeah. No. He's 16-5 and he's lost 4 in a row.
Yeah. So I would expect Peter Yan to come out there and try to get the job done, bro. So I don't really see. You know, I don't really know. It's a tough one, you know.
I like Yadong.
Yeah.
No homo. That's super gay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I don't know. I just feel like he's gonna be faster, more explosive. It's crazy. He's got a more experience record.
Yeah.
You know, and I just feel like it's his time. Peter is unlucky, man. Peter's unlucky, bro. He beat Sean O'Malley. I still stand by that. I think he beat Sean O'Malley in that fight. But you know, Merab absolutely molested him, and obviously he lost to Aljo. So yeah, no, it's gonna be a tough fight because obviously Peter Yan's like, I need to fucking get a win, but I feel like the momentum's on the side of Yadong, so I'm gonna go with the Chinaman in this one. 2 heavyweights: Jailton Almeida, big Brazilian fella, versus Curtis Blades.
I'm going Almeida on that one, dog.
Really? You think he's gonna get the takedown and sub?
Yeah. I mean, just how effortless is.
It's been for him.
Yeah, just how
He just
effortless it's been for him.
absolutely-
I think he does that to Curtis Blades.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
He's gonna do this.
He gonna do these. Yeah, I mean Curtis. I haven't seen like a good performance from him in a while.
Like, I really just said that shit wrong, bro. But that was my bounce back.
And then next up we have the ladies, Caitlin Sermonera, but it used to be Chukagian, versus Macy Barber. Yeah, again, this one, girl fights are always hard to call, especially, I would probably say Macy Barber's like on the rise, but I always feel like she gets the luckiest decisions ever. I can't tell you how many times I've lost parlays because of robberies from Macy Barber's fights. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Macy Barber. She's probably going to get a dodgy decision. But I'm sure you're not aware of these two ladies, so let's move to the next fight, which I think is going to be a sick-ass fight.
Dos Anjos and...
Mateusz Gamrot.
Mateusz.
And Rafael Dos Anjos. Gamrot is such a goddamn high-level wrestler. And grappler. It's crazy. He just, will shoot nonstop. Dos Anjos will probably be able to defend everything. I would be surprised if if Gamrot can really get him down. He probably will, but it'll be a tough fight for Gamrot, I think, to control him and sub him. But I feel like he's just gonna win on that alone. Just relentless pressure. You know how those guys are. They win based on just shooting a million times, whether they get it or not. And Dos Anjos is an old body. He's been around the block, former champion.
Yeah.
And it's
I'm gonna go Gamrot in that one.
Yeah, I like Gamrot in that one too. And then last fight we'll go over is Pedro Munoz. We fought on the same card as Pedro when he fought O'Malley, and then Kyler Phillips. Are you familiar with Kyler Phillips? No. He's a pretty exciting striker. Throws a lot of spinning shit. Honestly, tough fight. Pedro seems to get shit done, but I'm going to go with Kyler. I like Kyler Phillips in this one. And then, Sean O'Malley, Marlon Vera. Who you got in the main event?
Who fucking knows, bro?
Really? You're not too convinced on who you think's going to win? 5-round fight, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't take long to land a couple of them kicks again, maybe.
Yeah.
Change the fight.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking, maybe? Or do you think Sean O'Malley gets it done? Sean O'Malley's a sniper, man. Do you remember the first fight? Do you remember the first fight?
No.
So, O'Malley was just piecing him up. And then he landed a couple kicks. And then he went down. Is he going to be able to do that again, you think?
I think O'Malley's fast, bro.
Very fast. Very fast. And Vera's not a fast twitch guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a plod forward and kind of damage you. He's he hurts people.
O'Malley got a certain finesse to him.
He's very finesse. Very finesse.
Yeah.
His movement is sick. He has some of the best movement.
Finesse, dog.
He has some of the best
that
movement.
guy has. He's smooth with it. His movement.
His finishing. Yeah. His strikes. He's got very fast hands. He knows his distance very well. He's
solid, bro.
Yeah, he's very solid. And he's good on the ground, bro.
I'm gonna go Sean O'Malley on that one. Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Sean O'Malley. I think he gets it done. I think he might actually get it done by a finish. But I'd love to see an upset. I want to see Merab though. I want Merab in there.
I just think Chito Vera dresses better.
Yeah, I mean,
I like his swag. That's one thing I love about Chito Vera.
Is his swag? Yeah. He got
he got all the hype beast stuff.
Yeah,
not even that dude got swag, bro.
O'Malley just looks like a cartoon character. Most of the shit he wears. But
he Sideshow Bob the son or something like that.
For real though, for real. But yeah, no, UFC 299 is gonna be fire. So tune in, make your bets. Hit up Wager Nation. So my picks for UFC 299, I'm gonna go with O'Malley, Poirier, Holland, Gilbert Burns, and Song Yadong. That's gonna be my 5 on a parlay. I might mix things up, add in some lower parts of the card.
The one time I went in on a parlay with this fool, fucking.
Oh, it's blame me. It's the fighters who didn't win. -900, Javid Basharat. He lost the decision to
stay out of it. And then he's like, "Oh, I made all kinds of
in tennis.
I made all kinds of money today." I'm like, "Man, what's up? Let me throw in on this shit." Then and then one time I fucking do this shit,
he's like, "Bad luck.
Don't worry about it. Just forget it."
I that's what I said because I felt bad. I was like, you don't even have to give me 100. Fuck it. Well, because I ended up making money that day.
Horrible experience. That was a horrible.
What experience? You were sparring and then you came. I messaged him and I was like, Javid Basharat lost, parlays bust, and he's just like, fuck man, I can't believe you fucking every time I get a bet I lose. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, if you have that attitude and mentality, you're gonna give that off and you'll never win.
Listen, bro.
Point your finger at me, sir. But yeah, so go with those picks if you like them or not.
Make sure you use Wager Nation.
But I definitely like some of the cards on the lower part. Opening fight, Joanne Wood versus Marina Moroz.
That's on that?
Yeah, it's just not on this paper because we didn't think we really need to talk about it. But I do like Marina Moroz. That's like my pick of the day. I think that's a good one. So we'll see what happens.
Yep. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. But make sure you use Wager Nation as your fucking betting for all your betting needs.
For sure.
Tell them D-Rod sent you.
What was the name of that movie that you made me watch the other night that I liked with Matthew McConaughey? Do you remember the name of it?
Two for the Money.
Two for the Money.
I think it was like in the 90s.
I recommend it. Great movie, especially for people that are fans of like sports betting and stuff.
I've been trying to tell this motherfucker for months. Yo, I know this sick ass movie that kind of like will relate to you, dog. Yeah. I'm a movie guru, dog. I'm a movie geek.
He watches a lot of movies.
I do. That's my shit.
So yeah, that was a cool ass movie, and you know, if there's anyone out there trying to pick up a picker, holler at your boy.
Pick up a picker.
A picker. Yes.
Okay.
Picker. But otherwise from that, man, yeah, just keep checking in on what we're doing. Obviously get back to training Xtreme.
Yeah. Make sure like, follow, subscribe.
Please do.
All that shit. Just show a little support. Just a little click, a little like.
Shout out to the supplements, greens for your daily nutritional needs. You got over 60 ingredients in one scoop a day. You don't have to eat a vegetable or fruit. You got it all in one scoop. And then of course the homie N2 Guard and HC Generate are, our two best sellers on N2BM. Boys are getting after it, so appreciate the support. Keep going.
It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's the best nutrients you can get. It's we get the best ingredients. We ask for the best. FDA approved, everything top of the line. So we do it how we're supposed to and make sure business is good. Make sure customers are happy. Update on the people that were copying our product from India. We got them to cease and desist, so they removed that shit, so that was good. And
hell yeah, homie.
Traffic came back, the website's improved, so people are getting their orders in, so yeah, that's good. Happy to hear that. And appreciate you guys for tuning in, following, supporting us. Again, getting this fool ready for his next big fight. So I'm excited for that, as well as just getting myself back in there too. So yeah, stay tuned, check the stories.
Let's get it.
And let's get it. Thank you guys. Peaces.